I think a good tactic for all of us to think about with something that we're delaying for the future is to ask ourselves when we think we're going to do it. So for context for that, I've had 2 conversations recently where someone said to me, oh, I'm going to do X, Y, Z in 10 years. And the fact that it's 10 years, I'm like, you haven't really thought about when you could actually do this. You've just gone like, oh, it's probably going to take 10 years. But like, what if it's achievable in 18 months? Like, what if you waited 8.5 years to then go, okay, maybe we're going to do this. And then someone today said to me, oh, I'm going to do that in maybe 12 months or so. The fact that it's 12 months again, I'm like, you haven't really thought about it. There's no clear plan because we gravitate to these like 12 months, 10 years and shit because it's like, it's safety of how far away that is. But if someone said to us like, hey, I'm going to employ someone in 7 months, we'd be like, oh, okay, why 7 months? Oh, well, because in December we know that this happens, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, okay, you've really thought about this. But if it's like, oh, I might hire someone in a year's time, you're like, okay, like what's going on there?
I've just had a light bulb moment in my little lid, and the media will talk about, and this might be a bit of a transgression from what we're doing, but I'll try my best to loop it back, where we talk about a productivity crisis in the country that's slowing us down. Potentially it's not a productivity crisis, we have a decision-making crisis. Where people just have an inability to be able to make a decision in the here and now, be comfortable with it and move on because they don't understand the wider impact of the inability to make the decision on themselves and their business, and then everyone else, dare I say it using some corporate bingo lingo, stakeholder on the decision as well. So it's like potential business owners wanting to engage with us, have the call, send out the proposal, go through all the motions, and then there's the mental rent aspect, not only for the prospective client, but then also for us in terms of tracking them as a potential client, checking in with them, all of that stuff. And it's just like, let's just get to the outcome sooner. And if it's a no, great, let us know that. And then we can just carry on and you can carry on because we're all trying to win. Let's just make it happen faster.
And I think decisions probably come back to so many people are so scared, especially in a contracting economy, to make the wrong decision. I think it's heightened in a contracting economy compared to a booming economy. People are like, yeah, I'm going to hire, I'm going to do this. And like, we'll give it a go and see how we go.
Easy to fly under the radar, eh?
Yeah, we don't really hear that. Like, you don't hear clients at the moment saying to us like, give it a crack to see how we get on. What's the worst that can happen? And it's like, oh, fuck, I really don't know if I want to do that. Like, everyone's in this heightened, like, oh, shit, I need to get every decision right. And we know that doesn't work because, and there's been people talking to me recently about changing marketing companies and doing marketing. I'm like, you need to understand that this is, it might take you 6 months to collect the data on whether this was a good idea or not. It's not just that, make a quick change and do this over here.
Expect instant results.
Yeah, and no, like, best thing we did. And even then, all that happens, even if you do get a sugar rush of things going well, you reset your ceiling, and as soon as they don't and regression to the mean happens, you're like, this isn't working anymore. I need to go find the other, shiny object. So I think people are scared of things being wrong, but really you've got to then go, okay, how could this go wrong? And what's the ultimate downside if it does go wrong? My 10 grand this morning, 500 companies in America go bust, I'll lose my 10 grand. Big fucking deal. Like, let's be honest. Okay, can I make another 10 grand? Yes. Are they going to print another 10 grand? Is it
Absolutely they will.
Is it statistically likely that 500 of those companies are going to go bust?
Fail? Absolutely not.
Does my 10 grand become 5 grand? Like, am I still breathing? I make the investment. I still drive to work today and carry on my life. I'm looking at other people. I'm like, I wonder if they're freaking out that the S&P is down 4%. Doubt it. Probably don't even care.
No.
So I think we over dramatize getting shit wrong instead of going, okay, even if I did get it wrong, what would I need to do on the other side to come to peace with the fact that I did get it wrong? Yeah.
And I think that highlights just that flip the coin and go, well, if I make this decision, what will go right?
Yeah.
And then if that's going to go right, well, how can I make that happen? And then focus on the positive. Because coming back to the earlier comment, we know that the mind naturally goes to the negative and thinking about, it could be a one-term government, insert excuse, the all below the line behaviors. Flip it. And then train your brain to then focus on the positives to then go, right, let's get the dopamine rush in a different way. And then that's going to provide energy, which will give you momentum to keep going and increase your likelihood of achieving the decision that you originally set out to make.